All right. Shalom, my friends, and welcome to another little Misfit Gamers development stream. Soul, welcome. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm excited to get down with whatever it is that I end up doing today. Um, so my first order of business is I have been desperately trying to find a way to use the program that I've had so far, Obsidian, to basically, what's the right terminology? Prints to PDF, but with a different color background. That's one of the things that I'd like to be able to do, is to, at the very least, give us an option to have like a black or almost like a dark stone, uh, like background type deal. So I think that could be very interesting. So you say I am quiet compared to the music, then let me, I wonder if I can just turn it down over here. Tell me how that fares. I'm gonna try a little bit more. Doesn't actually change on my side, but maybe for you guys it'll come down a little bit, and that way you guys can actually hear me. Anyways, so that's one of the biggest things that I really wanted to do, is find a way to set it up so when I actually print whatever it is that we're putting out in PDF form, then it'll actually show, hey, this is the new background, and actually print out with white text. Every other time, like, I can get other elements of what I print to change colors, but for whatever reason, that specifically doesn't seem to love me. So, we're gonna take a gander here real quick. So jump on over to our Obsidian. Let's see. So, this is some information. I'm so happy that you're here. So, anyways, the big thing that I'm doing right now is we have a couple of templates that we set up, right? So I don't, if anyone was here in any of my older streams, there we go, Misfit Gamers Community Creations, I was able to create some basic templates for what we would like some of our homebrew things to kind of look like, right? So one of the things that I'm going to do is, one of the things that's important for me to be able to do is to print these things to PDF, because they're not going, because when Vortex and I go ahead and do these reviews, we're not doing them from here. We print it to PDF and then we display it on screen for you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you. I come over here and I come over to export PDF. Now you'll notice this is white, this is green, and everything else is just white lettering. I got some yellow down here. I put some like random colors in there just so that I could see what happens. All right. So we're going to export this and we're just going to see what happens as is. All right. This is the monster type, Mr. Ninja. Yes, let's replace it. Who cares? Okay, and let's see if I can square this so you can see it. Oh, new version. We're gonna do that new version later. One of my programs has a new version to it. So you'll notice that this top bar right here, you can't see the lettering. But if I highlight it, there's something there, right? That's because the title bar highlighting will work for changing the colors. Just like you can see this is green. If I scroll down, you can see these guys are yellow. For whatever reason, this stuff right here is always gonna show up black. Now, if we're gonna get really into the thick of it, let's go ahead and take a gander at what the CSS file that I've created actually looks like. So it is pretty late, so that's not a problem. I appreciate you being here, even for a little bit. Um, I am. Oh wow, it is pretty late. You must be on the East Coast or something like that. But so we're gonna come take a look at one of my open up some of my vaults. Do 3. I'm gonna go into my, is it themes or snippets? I'm pretty sure it's themes. New CSS theme. No, it's not the theme. It is the snippet. Let's go back. Yes. All right, so if we take a look, I do not need all that. There we go. Nugget, what's happening? Welcome, my friend. So if we take a look, this is what I have set up. So it says that I want my biggest header to be white. It says that I want my second biggest header to be gold, and I want my third biggest header to be green, right? So this is how we have squared most of this away. But supposedly, if I come over here and I do media print, it should be able to adjust the body text, and that's what this body right here is for. This is background color, it's a black background, and then color, which should be the text color, should be white, and these are the hard-coded hex codes. For whatever reason, whenever I'm using this, it's still not doing the thing. So I don't exactly know what to do to fix this problem, but we are going to see if ChatGPT can help me out, because that's what I got right now. Normally I'll go like search some forums or do some of that stuff, but I think doing a little bit of dynamic GPT research might be helpful right now. So we're going to pop back over to my Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer. Who uses Internet Explorer? This is Chrome. Boom. And we're going to go check out. No, I don't make games, Nuggets. I am actually doing some programming for the Misfit Gamer Studios and our personal branding. Right now, a lot of the stuff that we have been doing, phenomenal website. Let me see if I can show you guys real quick. I'll show you my personal one so that I don't reveal any Misfit Gamer information. But there's so much chaos in here, for real. Oop. Oh, did I click the wrong one? I did click the wrong one. That's okay. Some of these we've done already, but basically it allows you to look at a lot of your information and create it in unique and customizable ways, right? And so instead of using Goblin Notebook forever, because I'm not going to be able, like, this has limited storage. Like, I can only put so many items on here. And you guys keep submitting all kinds of awesome homebrew. Like, it would love to have a place that we can store it. Also, I would love to have a place where we can customize the way everything looks. I can change the colors of a lot of the headers. I can change the box shapes. I can change how we format everything. It would be phenomenal. So, what? Boom. All right, let's see what it gives me. Okay, looks pretty right. Applies styles for print media, sets the body, background color, and text color to white for high contrast. Background color to black and the text color to white for high contrast. Um, ensures that Markdown preview inherits these styles. Purpose. Okay, cool. So that's what it's supposed to do. Let's figure out why it's not doing that. All right. Here's a review of the code. Lack of specificity. Interesting. Without ensuring these classes are consistently applied might lead to unintended style application. Okay. Redundant styling. All headers are the same color. Peru, what? This is intent. See you later, Nugget. That's kind of wild. I feel like either ChatGPT doesn't understand what's happening. Did I copy the wrong information? Oh no, interesting. Oh, it's the border. That's why. You can set the border up separately. All right, all right. That's it is what it is. The real problem that I have, or the real desire that I have for this, is to is the background color. So I'm going to ask if there's any reason why the background color would not be changing. Let's see what happens. Yes, there are several reasons why the background color and text might not adjust. Browser print settings. Background graphics disabled. Many browsers. CSS inherent overrides. There are conflicting styles with other CSS. Okay. Let me input that this is being used with Obsidian. Let's see if it has anything else to say. Alright, when using CSS with Obsidian, there are specific considerations and potential reasons why background colors and text may not adjust during printing. Obsidian applies its own theme CSS rules, which can conflict with custom styles. These built-in styles might have higher specificity or use important declarations overriding your custom styles. Okay. Markdown preview rendering. It's dynamic. Let's try force printing colors. Ooh. I like this. I like this. I like this. Let's try this. I copy that. And we are going to slap that in our code. Here's the deal. I hate getting rid of my old code. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create another one of these. Oop. Keep that over there just in case. And ooh, no. I just wanted to copy it. We're going to try this instead. We are going to save that. And we are going to come back to our Obsidian. I apologize, my friends. You guys didn't get to see any of me playing around with that. I got to make sure I turn this mode on. There we go. That way you guys can see what I'm doing. All right. Let's try this again. Alright, we're going to come back over here. Oh, and we are going to try to print to PDF. Yes, and before we do that, let me close this so you don't have a cow. Yes, I do. Ooh, much better. Much better. All right. So, I've got a start. This is exactly what I needed. The question is, how do I get rid of this freaking border around the outside? That's my next question. Let's ask. So my next question is going to be when I print, there is a white border around the outside of my documentation. Is there a way to remove those margins? Let's see what happens. Yes, you can remove or reduce the margins by customizing the at page CSS rule, which controls page settings like margins for print media. Here's how you can adjust or remove the margins for printing in Obsidian. Okay, so removes all margins. Optional, just content to fill the entire page. Let's see. All right, so we're going to add this down here. Well, let's try that. I'll slide this over here just in case. Alrighty, let's test it out again. Alright, we can go ahead and drop that. Let's go ahead and export. Yes, please replace. Ooh, it's a lot better, but it's not gone. It's a lot better, but it's not gone. Let me look at what it actually said to me. Explanation page. This removes the default white border added by the browser when printing. You can adjust the value to add margins if needed. Ensures the content itself aligns perfectly with the edge of the page. Oh, so I do need that other information. Okay. Let's add that then. Let's add that then. Okay. All right. Let's try it again. First, let's close. Tapping the wrong thing. Boop. Boop. Come on, friends and neighbors. Let's see what happens. Ooh, still so close and no cigar. Ugh. That tiny little border is gonna bug the dickens out of me. But I've made excessive amounts of progress, so I'm excited. While I still have Soul here, and Hoilepa, I totally don't mind if you take a sneak peek at this. I am going to do a little bit of additional background info for you guys today. I would like to show you guys the process that I have um, for doing homebrew. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to come back over to Goblin Notebook that I was in a little bit earlier. And we are going to create a new file. And but Soul, I really want yours to be a surprise for everybody. I think that would be too much fun. Especially because this is a competition. Now, I will say I know what it is, but I have not told Vortex yet what the competition between the two of you. I mean, you know what? If Hoilepa, if you're still here, I'm gonna leave it up to you. Because I know Soul already knows. If you're okay with a little bit of spoilers, I'm gonna do Soul's submission. Because I got really excited when I saw you guys do these submissions. And they have some really cool stuff in here. Like, I don't actually know what's in here, it just looks beautiful. But let me take a gander real quick. Yes. Yes. Oof. First, I'm going to clone Exorent, and then we're just gonna swoop this sucker over here. Okay. So, this is headers that we like to use for this.